I'm Dr. Kalyan Chakravarti, consultant in ENT department in KIMS Hospital, Secunderabad. We are talking on laryngeal cancers today. So laryngeal cancer is a cancer or a tissue that is growth causes cancer cells on the vocal cord or the voice box. So basically, for laryngeal cancers, we have to look out for what is the problem. So, but the patient main complaints or symptoms of dysphagia, that is the swallowing, noisy breathing or difficulty in breathing, or choking sensation while having food, and unexplained cough for longer duration, and unintentional weight loss. So basically, again, laryngeal cancers, we have three types. One is the glottic, subglottic, and supraglottic. So before diagnosis, we have to properly evaluate, and based on the symptoms and signs, we have to treat for it. So basically, we have depending on the size, the TNM classification, whereas the T1 and T2 stage, we opt for the surgery, that is the initial stages, and later on the T3 and T4 stages, we opt for radiotherapy and chemotherapy. And coming to the obstructive sleep apnea, basically sleep apnea is a condition where the patient has a disturbed sleep with a lot of snoring and daytime insomnolence, so which disturbs the natural routine life. So the gold standard for the evaluating the sleep apnea is polysomnography, that is the sleep study. After evaluating and doing some routine investigations, then we plan for the surgery or the medical line of treatment, that is the weight reduction or some other lifestyle modifications. Yeah, coming to the laryngeal surgery, so again depending upon the size, so if it is a T1 and T2, then we opt for the surgery. So conventional surgeries, again we have to do a partial laryngectomy or total laryngectomy, or laryngoesophagectomy, something like that. And coming to the surgery about obstructive sleep apnea, we have to do the tongue-based reduction or hyodectomy, something like that. We have to do it. So in the issue of robotic surgery, it is more precise, and the robotic surgery is useful in especially in laryngectomy and obstructive sleep apnea surgeries, because it is a core technology where you have a good proper eye and hand coordination. It gives an 3D image where you know that the depth perception is more accurate and the margins is much more better, and it is the post-operative pain or the management is very less compared to the conventional surgeries, and it is basically scarless in view of cosmetics. So robotic surgery is more useful in tumors such as parapharyngeal tumors or space, which is normally inaccessible through conventional surgery. So it can be given, the treatment can be given only through robotic surgery, and it is basically a precise tool where the machine is being operated by the surgeon and not through a robot. Okay. Robotic surgery basically reduces the fatigue of the surgeon, especially in a longer surgery hours, and it gives a instrumentation rotation where you can observe in 180 degrees or 360 degrees, where you can have a complete picture view. Where is the growth? Where is the tumor? And it's basically a precise surgery, and it is very less minimal invasive surgery. For any more inquiries and information regarding robotic surgery, please consult us.